In October 2015, the World Health Organization's Agency for Research on Cancer, known as IARC, concluded that the consumption of processed meat is carcinogenic to humans, and that the consumption of red meat is probably carcinogenic to humans. The IARC statement is based on a summary of many epidemiological studies assessing the relationship between meat consumption and cancer. Epidemiology is a science of studying the distribution and determinants of disease in populations. The epidemiology method includes making comparisons of the frequency of disease for people exposed versus not exposed to a particular substance, environmental condition, or lifestyle. The panel defined processed meat as those transformed through salting, curing, fermentation, smoking, or other processes to enhance flavor or improve preservation. Processed meat was classified as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is sufficient evidence in humans that the consumption of processed meat causes colorectal cancer. The Group 1 classification means that processed meat is grouped along with tobacco smoking and asbestos. This classification doesn't mean they're equally dangerous, but it does mean that substances in this group are known to cause cancer. IARC stated that each 50-gram portion of processed meat eaten daily increases the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. In this case, IARC was comparing the risk of bowel cancer for people who eat 50 grams of processed meat per day with the risk for those who don't eat processed meats at all. The 18% increase means that the risk of developing bowel cancer is 1.18 times higher for those who eat 50 grams of processed meat per day compared to those who eat none. So those are the risks for processed meat. But what about red meat? Red meat refers to all mammalian muscle meat, including beef, veal, pork, lamb, mutton, horse, and goat. According to IARC, red meat is a Group 2A carcinogen, meaning that there was only limited evidence from epidemiological studies showing that the red meat leads to cancer. So how does meat cause cancer? The risks arise from chemicals produced by processing the meats and from cooking. Cooking at high temperatures or with the meat in direct contact with a flame can produce certain types of carcinogens. Heterocyclic amines are made when creatines and amino acids, which are both found in meats, react together with a heat. PAHs include over 100 different compounds formed by the incomplete burning of organic matter. Carcinogenic chemicals that form during meat processing include N-nitroso compounds and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Polyaromatic hydrocarbons, also known as PAHs, include over 100 different compounds formed by the incomplete burning of organic material. If you love meat, here's what you can do to decrease the risks with eating it. Limit portion sizes and cut smaller pieces to shorten cook time. Eat leaner cuts to prevent dripping fat from causing flare-ups, which can deposit carcinogens on the meat. Use a marinade. Studies have shown that marinating your meat before grilling can decrease hydrocarbon formation by up to 96%. Reduce the heat. Cooking at slightly lower temperatures is enough to substantially reduce heterocyclic amine formation. Remember, everything in moderation. Choose fish and veggies over red and processed meats when you can.